Oh, yeah, I thought I wasn't going to do that no more, huh? You did, right? About that, I'm going to continue to keep doing it. Welcome, man, to another edition of JBK's podcast. But this is a different type of podcast. We're going to be doing Path to the Draft, a podcast. So I'm actually happy to be back. A little nervous on that side, too, because it's been a while since our podcast, and so being back doing the Path to the Draft, we're so excited for what the draft is coming up in 2 weeks. So we started to do a mock draft show for you guys just to keep y'all entertained, keep y'all happy, get smiling, or something just to talk about. So I'm your host, the Big Dog. I'm going to bring my co-hosts up here. I'm going to bring the guys up. So be Strilla. So Robbie.
What up, dude?
Kev, what's going on, y'all?
Going on.
We all got to do that.
Right. It's all been a while. It's been a while since
I've done
a podcast. I think last time I doing was what? At the end of the Super Bowl, the week after the Super Bowl. So it's been a little minute for me, but still got it in me. But happy to see you guys, man. It's been a while, man. I've seen you guys. We talking.
Boys are back in town.
But yeah, ready. This Path to the Draft podcast. So welcome to everybody to the show, man. I hope y'all enjoy it. Today we're gonna be covering a little bit of what happened in free agency, grade that a little bit, and then we'll get right into our mock draft of the first round only. As y'all know, we are nothing without you guys, so we do appreciate y'all every single time y'all tune in with us. Just show us how much y'all appreciate what we got going on. We appreciate you guys as well. So we'll get the monkey news, but he ain't got a news for us because I'm pretty sure he's not really happy about what's going on with his side of the draft when it comes to his football team. So we're not gonna get into that. But as I say, everybody, welcome. We do appreciate you guys tuning in. As you tap in, share, like, subscribe. That's how we grow. We're nothing without you guys. I'm saying it one more time. We're nothing without you guys, man. So I want y'all to go ahead and enjoy the show. So what we're gonna do first is get right into
ask questions and comment freely.
For sure. So first we're gonna do is get into our free agency review. A lot to talk about. I'm gonna let Kevin talk first. I'm gonna let him get it out the way. I know he probably want to get it out of the way, so let him get it out first. Floor is yours, man. Give us a grade on your free agency.
Musa.
I was like, and give us the full grade once you done going off.
Well,
Musa.
I mean, at first I wasn't too worried about it, because we still had our offense the way it was looking. We still had a legit number one receiver. And it was going okay. We picked up Curtis Samuel. I like the pickup. He's a fast. He's one of them players like Cordell Patterson. They use him in the run. They used him in the run game in Carolina and Washington. They use him in short screen passes and stuff like that. He's basically reminds me of Isaiah McKenzie, just more mature and more able to do what he's got to do. So I definitely like that pickup. That other wide receiver we picked up, I think that was just a pickup to have an extra body, an experienced body in the fucking wide receiver group. That what is it, Mac Hollins, I think his name is.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a decent receiver, but he's not something to be excited about.
Yeah.
Everything else is kind of atrocious. People keep throwing that rebuild word around, but unless you're getting rid of your quarterback, I really don't see it as being a rebuild. It's more of a reload. Obviously, we're going to be going after a wide receiver in the first round. If we don't, I'm going to cry. I really am. If we go defense. If we go to defense, if we draft defense, I am probably going to start a petition to get rid of fucking McBean, the duo. But as far as Stephon Diggs goes, man, I fucking hate it. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, yeah, the Texans ate like half the fucking salary cap hit. Dead cap space, but still, with what we got for him, it basically was saying that we just wanted to get him out of Buffalo because they were sick of his shit. But regardless of the situation, it is what it is, and I enjoyed the last 4 years that Stephon Diggs has been here. He has been one of the best wide receivers in the Bills' history. So, I wish him the best of luck, just not against the Bills.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of Bills fans that are really fucking butthurt who are talking shit to him constantly on fucking Twitter and whatnot. But I mean, it's a business. He ain't happy, let him go. I mean, if he's not happy here, it's not going to help anybody here whatsoever. So just let him go. But you should definitely got a better return on that. At least a draft pick from this draft would have been nice. A second rounder for next year is all fine and dandy, but to use it this year, we only have a first and second round, and in the first 3 rounds, we don't have a third round pick this year. I mean, we got 11 total, but those
are mostly in the end.
Yeah, the first day of the draft, the important day of the draft, we only got 2. It's
what I mean. Got your first round pick, so you're
yeah, you do.
Yeah, I got my first. Second,
so what grade would you give your free agency move?
The free agency, I give it a giant F. An F. F. Like, go fuck yourself.
And you failed.
Lordy.
F is for fail.
All right, that's fair enough.
That was hard. That was hard to say, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah, I can tell. All right, so be sure let's go to you.
Well, I think
but Houston did a great job in the free agency.
Yeah.
Regardless on Diggs.
I would have to say the line. It's kind of hard to peg our regime as it is, how they do free agency and stuff like that. They don't like to get overpay people, which is something that the Lions used to do before this regime. But it's kind of hard to peg because I was kind of having them, at least get a couple of good, really. I thought they were going to get Danielle Hunter, but that didn't work out for him. And then they traded for Carlton Davis. I mean, I guess that's a step up from what we had last year. We got a Meek Robinson. He's pretty good. He's going to be a surprise, I think, too. He's a very good corner. And then we re-signed the guy that the football bounced off his face mask, Vildor. We signed him back. And we let go of Josh Reynolds, which I thought was a bad move. And we haven't got any other receiver to replace him, through free agency. We did get my man from Baltimore, which he's an upgrade over Jonathan, not Jonathan, but the guy that we had over there on that side, that guard. Zettler is taking his spot, so that's improving our offensive line right there. Mm-hmm. So we probably have one of the best offensive lines now, as long as everybody stays healthy. We got Marcus Davenport. He's like a on his third wheel, so he's okay. That was a good pickup. Because we got Houston coming back. DJ Reader. Now that's an underrated pick right there. Underrated free agent right there. He was great in Cincinnati. I wanted him when he got through for his first term with Cincinnati. I wanted him here. I said, that dude is good. He's him and McNeil in the middle. There's going to be mad defensive, partnerships going on there, buddy. Aiden Hutchinson should have a better year. Offensively, we didn't do anything except sign the offensive lineman. I think I would give us a B, only because I got to see what these. And then they re-signed a lot of people that were injured last year. So, weird 1-year contracts. They're still doing the 1-year contract thing, prove it deals. So, no, they should be fine. I just want to see what they do during the draft. That will tell me everything that they're going to do after the draft. So they might go, if they draft a corner, they might go get a safety free agent because we're short safeties. We only got 3 strong safeties. 3 safeties at all together. So we might need to get another safety. Other than that, I want to see what they do in the draft to really give them a complete grade. But I give them a B plus. I'll give them a B plus.
Okay. All right, Robbie, go ahead. What you got?
Well, since both of us are Steelers fans, you want to take this one?
All right. I guess I can. I would say this is probably one of the best offensive. off seasons we've done in a long time. I got to say that. I really have to say that. I mean, when you look at what we had in our locker room for as far as quarterback position goes, we had Kenny Pickett, we had Mitch Trubisky, we had Mason Rudolph. You know what I'm saying? And we had battles back and forth as who's going to be the starter, who's not going to be, things of that nature. And then when Kenny Pickett was down, Mitch was up. Well, Mitch was up. He went down, then Kenny went up, and then Kenny went down, and then you bring in Mason, and then you just never see Kenny again. We stick with the high hand all the way to the end. We went to probably on paper had the worst quarterback room in football. Probably did. And somehow we managed to win 10 games. Now, a lot of that was credit because of the defense. So I'm not going to try to play like it wasn't the half of the defense reasons why we were where we were. So defense really helped prevail that situation. We did make the postseason. Unfortunately, we lost to Buffalo. But, it happens. You know what I'm saying? But so when you look at this offseason, we knew Mitch Trubisky was going to be gone. We knew that. We knew he was going to be – he's gone. He's out of there. Mason, I was kind of hoping we maybe have a chance. We could possibly keep him, possibly. And I was on forward with Kenny Pickett moving into the second year, having some type of leadership up under him and see that I can help guide him to where we want him to be. But that didn't happen because we wound up trading Kenny Pickett to Philadelphia for a third-round pick. Now, I was on the phone with B. Shirley immediately after it happened. I was not happy. I was pissed because I was like, "Yo!" Before I got the story about,
I was with you on that one too.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you hear that we had an offer for Mason?
Yeah,
and they pulled it back at the last second.
Yeah, I did. I was against that too, but I was going to get a pick. So I really was upset. Just how it was handled. But then when you start hearing the story, you got these open speculations and things of that nature. So I was like, it is what it is now. I told Bishop, the only way to make this better is if we get Russ Wilson or Justin Fields. That is the only way this is going to get better. Only way this is going to get better. The only way for me. Only way. This has to happen at this point. So I was like, be sure we probably going to draft the quarterback more likely in the draft at some point in time before the Russell Wilson and Justin Fields thing now. So they know that we signed Russell Wilson. I was happy, but there's question mark because at his age, he's 35 years old. So you question that, but I still think he still got enough to lead this team because we got a young, talented team. He's somebody that's been in the game for 10 plus years. He won a Super Bowl. He's a 9-time Pro Bowler. So he's been there. He's done that. So I feel like he'd be that type of guy that can help uplift us and probably get us that close to winning a postseason game. So I was really excited. So I go on
for his future though.
Well, look at this.
He's gonna help out. He's gonna help out Justin Fields a lot. He's gonna have that, that Super Bowl caliber veteran, future Hall of Fame quarterback presence to guide him. That's something he absolutely did not have in Chicago.
Right.
Oh, look at this. Last year he threw more touchdowns combined. He threw more touchdowns last year than Pickett and Mitch Trubisky than all three quarterbacks combined.
Yeah.
Well, you could say that about a lot of NFL teams in general did that. But,
right. So when that happened, I was like, okay, we got Russell Wilson. I like that. I still feel like we're gonna draft the quarterback. I still feel like we're gonna do it anyway because we need to have some development and growth. And I think anybody we draft, Russell can be that leadership for them to guide them to be the future for us. Like we try to do with Kenny Pickett. We try to use Mitch Trubisky, but that didn't work out.
Then you found sap-ass Chicago Bears.
And then somehow, some way, we want to trade it for Justin Fields. And I lost my shit. I was up in South Carolina when that happened too. So when the news broke, man, I was so thrilled. I was so excited, man. Because like I said, and the way we got these guys, we got Russell Wilson at a veteran minimum because, like I said, the Broncos paying $38 million of that. We only paying 1.2. So it was like I was explaining to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why we got these guys because they were cheap. That's music to Pittsburgh is a real cheap organization, man. We try to get them cheap. You know what I'm saying? So when Russell was like, I'll take a vet minimum, I knew it's just possible that we'll get him. Then we go to Justin Fields. We find out that's only a 6th-round conditional pick that could possibly be a 4th if he plays up a certain percentage. I think it's like 59, something like that nature of the plan. It goes to a 4. But I feel like what's so great about it is that we was able to keep all of our important draft picks. We haven't really gave up nothing for these guys, and I feel like it's exciting to me. So we look at that, and then we grabbed the Deshaun Elliott from Detroit. I think he played with Detroit last year, and he come from Baltimore as well.
He played in Miami.
Miami. I'm sorry, Miami. And then he also started his career in Baltimore. So we're kind of familiar with him. He's familiar with us. So it was really cool to have that going in. We want to trade Jonathan Johnson. I kind of knew that was going to happen because I was talking about that. I feel like his time will be up. I think Joe Smith's going to take that number 1 spot. Now I know we have to draft the wide receiver at some point in time. I'm not really sure about why Van Jefferson was a guy that picked. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's a feel to add extra body type situation.
Him and Watkins were depth chart.
Yeah, and then Quez Watkins later on in the free agency move. We still, as right now, we're still actively in a conversation with Justin Simmons right now. But he wants more money than we were willing to give. So we kind of in a we know we want where we want to be, but the number that he wants, we're not trying to give. So let's say he's looking for his third contract. In Pittsburgh, we don't hand out third contract. We really don't do that.
Yeah.
Plus
at his age, I don't think he's worth the money he wants.
But I think the reason why he's asking for it because he's a
free agent.
Yeah, he's an all-pro guy too.
Free agents are going to
because if he was that good of a safety, then why is he still unsigned?
Because
he costs too much.
They cost too much. That's why.
So we're
hoping he could lower it down so we could sign him because we obviously have mutual agreement that he wants to be there, but the money is the problem is. So we'll just see what I have to be. What that is,
players' prices will start dropping after the draft.
Possibly, or maybe he could just
definitely will because people will be drafting safeties and stuff. So
right,
or maybe
there's a good amount of good safeties in this draft too.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna give us a grade. So I'm gonna give us a grade of A minus. I'm gonna give us A minus because I just want to see what we do with these pieces. So I'm not sure. I want to just say A plus and then the defense. So, but I'm definitely gonna give him A. So I'm gonna give him A minus.
I just want to put something to rest too. Yeah, I know Tomlin said that there's going to be competition in training camp. I bet you it ain't going to be. That's what he's saying. But Russell Wilson is starting quarterback because he's only going to be playing for one season. He probably told Russ, "Look, you're here to be the veteran presence for Fields. You teach him all to get up and go. Yeah, you will start this year. And, unless you completely screw up somewhere, you're the starting quarterback for the whole season. So." And then Justin Fields will take over.
For Justin Fields, I don't think they brung him here to be a career backup.
If Tomlin sits there,
but they got Wilson.
Yeah, but Kenny Pickett,
Wilson.
Kenny Pickett lost out in this because he was supposed to be the one that would sit behind Wilson, and he messed himself up and he felt entitled. His entitlement got him traded.
When you're drafted number one in the draft,
quarterback, but he's going to be
right. When you're drafted number one in the draft to be the quarterback, you don't have to. I mean, you got the right to feel entitled. That's your job. You're the number one quarterback.
He went from being able to start next year to being a career backup in Philly.
He's going to be a career backup everywhere now. He just, I mean, that's Pittsburgh's fault as far as I'm concerned. Don't draft the guy number one and then fucking get rid of his.
He should have never been drafted number one. That just what that is. That's why that's the situation.
I put the blame on both Kenny Pickett and the Stars. They filled him.
Shouldn't have done that.
He filled too. He didn't show no type of improvement in the 24 starts he had.
Well, considering the fact that you had a failed offensive coordinator that just see, and the thing about Pittsburgh, like I said, we've had this discussion before about the front office. And me and you, Robbie, had this discussion about when he was playing at Pitt.
Yeah.
Canada was his offensive coordinator when he was at Pitt, and he didn't do shit. And then once he left, he blew up.
If you look at his stats,
you're not reading the room. And to me, if you're the front office, if you just draft him and then you get Matt Canada's offensive coordinator, that's dumb. That's dumb.
Because when they got rid of Matt Canada at Pitt, he had the 40 touchdowns the next season.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm hoping that he'd probably be better when Arthur Smith ain't the best. I was really upset about that, so I won't lie. But I feel like they seen what he did. He's a coordinator for Tennessee, so they want to bring that spark back. So I kind of see what they're doing now. But at the time, I was like, yo, they probably got him because he was cheap. They really could have got anybody they wanted if they really, really did. But, I'm just like, it is what it is. But so we'll just have to see. Like I said, we were outside of Cordell Patterson, too, after they changed the ruling of the return game. And so I like what we're doing with these moves, man. Like I said, we're still engaged with Justin Simmons, so we're just going to have to wait and see. But like I said, I'm going to definitely give us A minus. Hey, Robbie, you got to give us a grade.
You guys did good.
Yeah, but I think we did good. I'm going to say A minus, man. I really am.
I'm giving him a B. I'm giving a B.
Okay.
Wow, that's low there.
Yeah. Because we got weak at the wide receiver, but we addressed the middle linebacker. And Justin Fields and Queen, I thought were the best two moves out of the whole offseason for the Stars.
So in opinion, what is everybody's top three as far as the free agency goes?
I'll go first. I'm gonna go Houston. I think Houston did an amazing job
Yeah.
with these off-season moves. Man, that shit was incredible. I'm gonna put my team name in there as well.
Yeah, Houston definitely gets the best for me. They made some moves.
Probably Baltimore. I ain't gonna lie. That Derrick Henry move was major. That was major. So I like that. I like that move. I'm gonna get some love to Baltimore. I'm gonna get some love to them.
They're still weak at receiver. That's why I still give them.
And offensive line in the way
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, because there's a lot of Settler.
Like their really good receiver is Zay Flowers, and he's in trouble with the law.
Yeah. A lot of receivers kind of Rashee Rice is dealing with that now. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, Rashee Rice is an idiot.
All right, who you got, Robbie? With your top three?
I'm gonna go Houston first, Ravens second, and I'll go with the Giants at third for getting Brian Burns.
All right, Kevin.
Well, obviously Houston. I like what Pittsburgh did. I think they're taking the right steps in the right direction. They're being aggressive this year. It's something they haven't been, in a while.
For damn sure. What's
I'm
up,
gonna
man?
at least give them credit for that. And since it's been a while, they deserve to be mentioned. But I think the Jets. The Jets have been pretty decent picking up certain players that are going to make a difference. So,
yeah, I'll say my top three was Houston, Atlanta, and Washington. I think all those teams did very well.
How about them?
How about Atlanta?
I forgot about Atlanta too. I forgot about Atlanta.
Yeah. Kirk Cousins was a big blow right there. That's what they need.
Honorable
they need
mention,
a
Atlanta
consistent
Falcons.
quarterback. Yeah, they need a consistent quarterback, and they got good receivers already. I think
a tight end that's wasting his career down there.
Yeah, he won't be wasting his career now because Cousins will find
he
him.
has no excuses now because Cousins likes his tight ends too. So
that offense is perking.
And they're bulking up that defense too now while you're playing.
The defense has got.
You
forgot about that about your defense. You guys got a good.
And that's right. Oh my goodness, man! Fuck that. A+. I forgot. Man, fuck all that. A+. And I got Patrick Queen. I forgot all about that. I'm so mad right now. How could I? A+. Don't worry about it.
I mentioned it when I was doing my grade, man.
You did? I'm sorry. A+. Pittsburgh did a damn good job.
Give him a B.
Damn good job.
Yeah. All right, I changed it. I give him a B+.
A+. Hey, but you know why I love Houston, the number one, because of what they was able to get with Diggs now, with Joe Mixon. I'm not sure why Cincinnati let him walk. That's crazy to me. And then the receivers that's coming back like Tank Bell, Nico Collins, John Mitchell the third, and then the defense, man. And you know what's so crazy? They still got their draft picks. They can still go ahead and add more to that defense. Whatever they need to do, that team gonna be I think that's a team that really can beat Kansas City in the AFC Championship game. I think they can go there. That's how good they are. But that's just on paper.
In a position to be able to take best available player in the draft and on just about every draft pick. So
I'm telling you,
they're lined up like the Bills were a few years ago.
You imagine how that defense is going to be next year when you got edge rushers Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter on the edges.
I'm telling you, man. That's why I feel like Houston definitely number one in this emergency win. They definitely offseason win. Most definitely number one.
Mixon is a far better running back than the running backs that they've had in recent years.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to play Houston.
Yeah, we got to play Houston. We got to play Houston in Houston.
Thank God. They put 30 on us. Last year. So I don't want to put that team down. I don't know.
Cowboy fans better switch over.
We got the free agency conversation out the way. We want to get right into what we all came here for anyway, the path to the draft. So let's go ahead and get into this mock draft. So what we're going to do is we're going to run through the first round only for this show, and then next we'll be back to do round two. So make sure y'all tune in for next week's show because we'll be back next the same time, and we'll be doing the mock draft for the second round as well. We're doing first and second. That is all, you guys. So everybody ready to go?
Yeah.
So the order's going to be Bishula, me, Kevin, and then Robbie at the end. All right, so everybody about ready to go? I hope everybody's excited. I'm excited, man. That's it. So, all right, be sure to go start us off, man. The first round pick. You got.
We're opening the 2024 draft in Detroit, Michigan. I am the commissioner.
Boo! 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 That's consistent every year.
Yeah, bring back the drop tackle.
I've been watching a whole bunch of draft shows. I mean, every time he comes out, they boo him. I mean, he gets booed.
It's the
everywhere.
consistency for me.
And last year they made fun of him.
He's taking away that hip drop tackle.
Hey, Robbie, that's remind me of Dominic Toretto. Mysterio, excuse me. Get booed every time he told it show up. He getting booed.
Dominic Mysterio. Dominic
Mysterio. All right, we're going to be sure. Let's get to it.
And Chicago Bears are on the clock. And for my first pick, Chicago is going to get out of USC, Caleb Williams, quarterback.
All right, and then first round pick, Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams, USC quarterback. All right,
Caleb Williams, USC quarterback.
Man, Rob.
Robbie
Of
Songy.
course that's the finger painter, Caleb Williams. The fingernail painter has to go number one.
Hey, I got a question. What is the chances of Chicago not doing that?
They should take Marvin Harrison.
They're going to take him because they're stupid anyway. So it don't make a difference.
Man,
They would have kept Justin Fields, man. They would have had a whole better offense with that. You know, the first pick
got Marvin
Harris, they could have
got
him. You know how kind of fucking quarterback? Them receivers would be tough. You got DJ Moore on one side, Harrison on one side, and they got Keenan Allen, and you got Kmet. And they just got another tight end to go over there.
Thank you, Chicago.
The Bears will always be the Bears.
The Bears.
I be sure let's go and get to the second pick overall. Go ahead,
pick overall.
But I was gonna say I agree with Robbie with the whole fucking taking Marvin Harrison. They should definitely take Marvin Harrison because they got the ninth overall pick too. They could trade up if they wanted to and grab one of those quarterbacks, or they could sit where they are and pick, out of the second tier, like JJ McCarthy wouldn't be a bad one. He's a decent quarterback.
Let's see.
Yeah, I said decent.
Let's go to the second.
He would fit in Chicago.
Nobody will fit in Chicago.
That's the point.
It's the NFC North hate right there.
I be sure
Chicago.
Number 2 pick overall. We got
the number 2 pick overall. The Washington Commanders are picking Jaden Daniels, quarterback, LSU.
Woo! All right. So in the second round pick, the Washington Commanders select Drake Mayo from LSU, quarterback.
I have Washington picking Drake May out of UNC. Quarterback.
I have them picking Jaden funny looking elbow Daniels.
Wow.
You see his elbow? Did you see it?
So we got 2 Mays and 2 Daniels, huh?
Did you ever see that elbow picture? That was disgusting.
Yeah, that could be either way. Washington was looking at a May too, so that could go either way. But anyway, I just went by need and where the draft quarterback, we're at. So, New England Patriots, they're going to go offensive tackle. They're going to pick Joe Alt for Notre Dame. They need offensive line to protect whatever quarterback's back there.
All right, and for me, third round pick, you would just select JJ McCarthy, quarterback from Michigan. I think they need a quarterback. I think already Mac Jones, you really have nobody back there, so I really think they need somebody fresh.
So they're trying to get another Tom Brady back there.
Yeah, I thought Mac Jones was gonna be it, but apparently he's not. All right, Monkey.
I have them selecting Jaden Daniels, quarterback out of LSU. I do agree with Brian with needing offensive tackle and offensive line help, but what's the point if they have no one back there to protect?
They got what's his face?
Exactly.
And what's the chase is backing him up?
Exactly.
They got a capable quarterback. In fact, they were talking about it. They said they feel they have capable quarterback. But anyway,
they're lying to you.
Well, they lied. Teams lied.
All right, Robbie.
I got him taking Drake May, quarterback out of North Carolina.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be sure
This
it's
is gonna-
back to you.
Our drafts are going to take some nasty turns. Okay, for the
Mhm.
number 4th pick, the Arizona Cardinals are picking Marvin Harrison Jr., wide receiver, Ohio State.
All right. In the 4th round pick overall, Arizona Cardinals select Marvin Harrison Jr., Ohio State wide receiver.
Marvin
On
Harrison
you.
Jr., Ohio State receiver.
And I'm starving like Marvin Harrison Jr.
Look at that. To the first pick and a 4th pick. Look
Right.
at that.
Right, there we go. Make some progress over here. I'll be sure it's back on you.
Unanimous.
All right. For the number 5th pick, the LA Chargers are going to pick Malik Neighbors, wide receiver from LSU, to replace Keenan Allen.
And in the 5th round pick overall, LA Chargers select Malik Neighbors, LSU wide receiver.
Could we be going for our second unanimous in a row? Because I'm feeling it. Malik Neighbors, wide receiver, LSU.
Okay.
Robbie gonna screw it up. What about you, Robbie?
Yeah, he gonna screw it up. He gonna screw it up.
Pressure's on. The
I can
pressure's
see it on
on.
his face.
Of course they're taking Malik. I hate my neighbor.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay.
You didn't know the man
Malik
Yinzer is
Neighbors.
our own boomer on the show. I hate my neighbors. I love that one.
All right, be sure that's on you.
All right. The New York Stinking Giants are going to pick, oh, God, I can't read this name. Alumanuya Fasano, offensive tackle, Penn State.
Oh, you tried, though. You probably do it better than me. All right. But I'm going to have to break this. I'm sorry, you guys.
You're good.
With the Giants 6th pick overall, they're going to pick Jaden Daniels, LSU quarterback.
If you wouldn't have broke it, I would have, because I'm going with J.J. McCarthy, quarterback from Michigan.
You did put
Because
J.J. McCarthy everywhere.
That is the Giants. That's the Giants'
I
way
thought you
right
had
there.
him for New England. Oh, who had him for New England? You did, John?
No, I said that.
Yeah, I
no, I
have
said
a
the
New
Bears
England.
could have. Oh yeah, what I said was that the Bears could have picked him up with the 9th overall pick.
You wouldn't have made it to
All right.
9 according to your draft.
All right, Robbie, you got
All right, I got
It
the
would have
Bears.
been a little different
not
if
the
they wouldn't
Bears.
have picked Caleb Williams.
So this pick is definitely not going to be a quarterback because Daniel Jones has a $47 million cap hit. I got him taking wide receiver with Roma Dunze out of Washington.
okay. All right, I'm
That's ballsy.
sure back on you.
Apparently, that cap
Ah.
hit shit don't mean nothing.
Yeah,
Okay,
but I'm just going.
Did we not
I'm
just
just
learn
going.
that?
I'm just going with the safe excuse.
That's what our partner says.
I call it an insurance policy.
For the number, what is it, 7th pick now? Yeah, 7th pick. The Tennessee Titans pick J.C. Latham, offensive tackle, Alabama. Somebody needs to protect male boy back there.
I'm going over the tackle too, but it's not the one you chose. All right, so with the 7th pick overall, I got Joe Alt from Notre Dame. Over the tackle. All right,
Me
Gary.
too. I got Joe Alt from Notre Dame.
There you go.
Same here. Best way to protect the
Damn, I
second-
screwed that up.
Best
Yeah,
way
you
to
did.
Way to
best
go,
pro-
Brian.
Hey, best way to protect a young quarterback is getting him an offensive tackle.
Hey, we all got offensive tackle.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's something. That's
There
something
you
to be
go.
happy about.
See, he got a point there.
I'll be
One
sure
on
back
two
on
ain't
you.
bad.
He got a point there.
So the Atlanta Falcons are going to go defense in their first round pick with Lato, edge rusher, UCLA.
That's crazy. I'm going to edge too, but it ain't that guy. All right,
Of course
number
not.
8 pick overall, Atlanta select Dallas Toner from Alabama. Edge.
I think they can't pass up the fact that Roma Dunze is on the still up there. They take him, wide receiver out of Washington.
Who you said? Come on, I missed
Roma Dunze.
it. Okay, Roma do that.
Rome, smoke my
This is
Dunze.
funny.
All right, all right, Robbie.
They're taking edge out of Alabama. Dallas Turner. He's a beast.
Yeah, that's me, Robbie. Okay,
He's a beast. He's a
We got
beast.
3 edges.
He's a beast.
Yeah, 3 edges.
One wide receiver.
You ever see that dude? You ever see him play, man? He punches people.
All right, be sure back at you.
Oh, he's going to get a lot of fines in the NFL for that. So Chicago's 9th pick, the Bears, are picking
Go Bears.
Rome Udunze, wide receiver, Washington. So there goes their receiver.
All right, Chicago night pick overall. I got Rome Aduze, Washington, wide receiver. So all of us got him. He just got him a draft pick ahead.
This is where I have Dallas Turner going. Edge out of Alabama is to the Bears.
What's up, Dennis? How you doing, man? Just you tuning in.
See,
All right, and Robbie.
they just drafted a quarterback with their first pick, so why not get him a weapon and a tight end, Brock Bowers out of Georgia.
Ooh, well,
I thought about that too.
That's going
Because
to be a
they
crowded tight end room, though. They just picked up one off of free agency. That's really good.
Mhm.
So
You got to figure all the good receivers are taken at this point. Brian Thomas is not going to go this early, so I'm gonna go with tight end Brock Bowers.
no, Dennis. Ben, according to Chicago fans, they are already up their offensive line. They don't really need
Yeah.
their offensive line.
Yeah, for what
they
I'm
need
told.
weapons.
All
them
right,
tell.
be sure back on you.
All right, so the New York Jets are going to pick Brian Thomas Jr., wide receiver from LSU.
All right. And then the 10th pick overall pick, the New York Jets select Brock Bowers from Georgia, tight end.
I have them as well picking Brock Bowers. You just can't pass him up.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is gonna feed him the ball so much
Telling
if
you,
he
man.
doesn't, go down on the first drive of the season this year.
All right,
Same.
Robbie.
But Aaron Rodgers coming off of injury, you got to give him some protection. So I got him taking offensive tackle Lumina Fashanu out of Penn State.
Yeah, the one that's pretty good. Huh?
I hope
look,
Pretty good on that.
I probably butchered his name, but you know
Well, the
what?
first name is really hard. His
Yeah.
name is
He's
Illuminati for show.
Gotta protect him.
Illuminati for show.
All right, be sure back on you.
All right. Minnesota Vikings. They are going to pick Drake May, quarterback, North Carolina.
I really didn't like the pick I chose on this one because I feel like they really need a quarterback. But I'm gonna go Quinn Mitchell, Toledo cornerback. I shouldn't have done that, but I thought the best quarterbacks was out. I mean, I should have put Bo Mix. Probably should have did that. One little corner.
No,
Mitchell.
see, I thought with the same issue because the best available with the suggestion they had was a cornerback, which was the one that you picked.
Mhm.
But being that we're not doing trades and stuff, that's what made it more difficult because right here I would think they would trade back a little bit
Mhm.
to pick up a quarterback. So I just drafted a quarterback and I went with Michael Penix Jr. out of Washington.
Okay. All right, Robbie.
Where we at? Minnesota. I got him taking. They just lost Daniel Hunter, so I got him taking edge Jared Verse out of Florida State.
Okay. All right, be sure back at you.
All right. So the Denver Broncos are going to draft Michael Penix Jr., quarterback, Washington.
That's a good one.
Every time I
That's
see
good.
that,
That's a good one.
Penis. I don't ever see Penix.
That's a good
The
one.
first time
And-
I ain't gonna lie, the first
and-
time I read his name, I read it in my head as Phoenix.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Poor
we're
guy.
then right. The 12th pick overall pick. I got Tyrod Arnold, cornerback from Alabama. So they're going to replace that cornerback position. Yo.
Same. I went with Terry and Arnold from the cornerback out of Alabama.
Oh, that's good too there.
All right, and then Robbie.
It's obviously they need quarterback, so JJ McCarthy out of Michigan.
Oh, yeah, no,
It could be that too. That could be.
Yeah. No Bo Mixon yet. I ain't hearing from the Bo Mixon yet. Dang.
I don't have him going in the first round.
Okay. All right, that's it. All right, be sure to back at you.
All right. So the Las Vegas Raiders. You know what they're gonna do? They're going for a quarterback, and his name is JJ McCarthy. Quarterback, Michigan.
Okay. All right. So we're one of the.
You know,
Red-
Brady.
right,
Brady. You know, Brady owns half of the Raiders, so
Mhm.
he's gonna get a Michigan quarterback.
No, Brady's coming back.
Dang, you know what?
Makes
Yeah,
sense,
Brady
though.
said he would come back and play. He wouldn't rule out playing for the Patriots or the Raiders.
Yeah, I heard that. You better stay retired.
Yeah, sit his
Nobody
ass
got time
down
for
before
you.
he gets
Nobody got
effed
time for you.
Tell him to get
All
a
right,
big
so-
box
I just
with
got one
AB.
thing to say about that.
What?
I just got one
Fuck
thing
Tom
to say
Brady.
about that, and it's fuck Tom Brady.
All
Go
right,
get
so
a
the
loss.
13
Go get a
12th
loss
pick-
with AB.
hold
you
on.
sick
We have
bastard.
13, right? 13 pick overall loss. Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders select Ouzier for sure.
Who?
Penn State,
Illuminati for
the
sure.
tackle.
His name is
Illuminati
Illuminati
for
for
sure.
sure.
For sure. For the tackle,
What
Penn
the
State.
fuck? What? Huh?
That's offensive tackle, the one you just said.
Oh,
Remember we talking
yeah.
about
Passion
that?
though.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Illuminati for sure.
Illuminati
Let's say,
for sure.
you know what? Let's just call him Illuminati.
Illuminati for sure.
All right, Monkeys on you.
Quinion Mitchell, cornerback out of Toledo.
Okay. All right, then Robbie.
I got the Raiders taking cornerback Terrian Arnold out of Alabama.
All right, this is back on you.
All right, the New Orleans Saints. They're taking Talith Uyuya, offensive tackle. I don't know which school is he coming from?
Oregon State.
Oregon State. That's what that beaver is. Okay. Oregon State beaver.
What was his
All right,
name?
the 14th pick overall. The Saints select
Talise
Afuga. Okay, how you
Fuaga?
pronounce it? How you pronounce it? I got to say
Illuminati
Fuaga.
for sure. What are you talking about?
Talisa.
Fuya. Fuya.
Tell me-
Fuya.
tell me-
Fuya.
I got the same pick.
Um,
All right, Rob.
I have Jared Verse, edge out of Florida State.
Okay. All right, Robbie.
I have the New Orleans Saints taking edge Leatu Latu the Jagoff out of UCLA.
All right. So on my draft, the first cornerback comes off for Indianapolis. Terrion Arnold, cornerback, Alabama.
Mm-hmm. All right. And the 15th pick overall pick. And that's coach select Jared Verse, Florida State, edge.
I have them taking Brian Thomas Jr., wide receiver out of LSU.
Okay. Man, I think they were going to need it because they still got DK and
And they re-signed everybody on their roster.
And they got the other wide receiver, so I think they were going to do that. That's why I went to
they
edge.
re-signed everybody.
Yeah, but I Robbie.
I have the Indianapolis Colts selecting Quinion Mitchell, cornerback out of Toledo.
Yeah, all right, be sure to back on you.
All right. So it's the Seattle Seahawks. They're going to draft Troy Fultano, offensive tackle out of Washington. That makes sense. It's in Seattle. I mean, he's Washington.
And then the 16th pick overall, Seattle. So I select Latua, LSU, edge.
Leatu. Leatu. It's Leatu.
Leatu, Latailu.
Leatu Lata.
He names us. I'm
Latu.
terrible with names. I ain't no good.
Leatu.
I think we need to
Leatu
get
Latu.
them little abbreviate or those little things in parentheses that tell you how to.
Yeah, you probably
Right,
do.
right.
Excuse me. But
I'm telling you, man, these
tell you how to
Samoans pick
say it.
complicated names.
Yeah.
These Samoans.
well, they don't have half the alphabet. Seattle Seahawks. I have taken offensive tackle out of Oregon State, Talise Fuaga.
Okay, all right, Robbie.
And I have them also taking Talise Funaga.
There you go. Look at that.
Okay. All right, you should
All
back
right.
on you.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Damn, Kev, you like read my mind.
And Donnie Mitchell, wide receiver, Texas.
Okay. The 17th pick overall, I got Jacksonville taking Brian Thomas Jr., LSU, wide receiver.
I have the Jaguars taking Byron Murphy, defensive lineman out of Texas.
All right, Robbie.
I have them taking offensive tackle Troy Fatanu out of Washington.
All right, be sure back on you.
All right. Cincinnati Bengals. They are going to take Brock Bowers, tight end, Georgia, because they're not going to have any receivers by the time we get there.
All right, and then the 18th pick overall, Cincinnati takes J.C. Laham, Alabama offensive tackle. They need to rebuild that offensive line. Golly,
Latham.
so
Right.
They just lost Jonah Willems, so that's a
Yeah, they definitely got to do that. So, yeah.
I also have them taking an offensive tackle, but it's Alumuyawa out of Flashinu out of Penn State.
Oh, yeah.
Your Illuminati guy.
Illuminati for sure.
The
What you got,
All right,
Rob?
Rob, what you got?
It's like John read my mind because I got them taking J.C. Latham, offensive tackle out of Alabama.
Latham.
Left hand.
Latham.
I'll be sure back on you.
All right. The Los Angeles Rams are going to draft Jared Verse Edge, Florida State. Need somebody to replace, get that defense together since Donald disappeared in retirement.
All right. And with the 19th pick overall, I got the Las Vegas Raiders selecting Byron Murphy at the second, Texas defensive lineman.
It's the Rams, not the Raiders.
I'm sorry, the Rams. I'm sorry, the Rams. Sorry, Byron
Back to
Murphy
the 90s
second,
you go.
Texas defensive lineman.
God damn.
They were
Yeah,
all
get out.
Vegas.
I have
Stop
I
smoking the funny cigarettes.
I also have the Rams taking Edge out of UCLA though. Latu.
They need defense, though. That's
All
good.
right, Robbie.
All right.
Well, obviously Aaron Donald retired. Got to go D-line here, so I got him taking Byron Murphy out of Texas.
Okay.
Both got him.
All right.
All right.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are taking Troy Franklin, wide receiver from Oregon.
You think we're going to wide receiver first? Oh, wow. All right. The 20th pick overall, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Amari Mims, Georgia, offensive tackle.
That's good, too.
I have Pittsburgh going with Cooper DeJean, cornerback out of Iowa.
I like that pick.
You can't go wrong with none of these picks.
I like all them picks. I like
Yeah.
all the picks so far.
What you got, Rob?
Everybody and their mother is picking us to pick offensive tackle. So, damn it, we're going wide receiver, but Brian Thomas Jr.
Okay.
Oh, wow. So y'all both go wide receiver.
Wide receiver. All right.
I almost put a Donai Mitchell.
Kevin's
don't
favorite
even-
team, the Miami Dolphins, are going to pick I'm picking Amarius Mims, offensive tackle, Georgia.
All right. And then the 21 pick overall, Miami selects Jackson Power Johnson, Oregon center. That's one of the two I want. One of the two I want.
Offensive
Okay,
line,
so I don't feel so bad because I hate fucking Miami, so I usually
give them a
I
bad
tend to
day.
be biased to them teams and be like, fuck it, I'll just let them take this guy because I don't give a fuck. But I had them taking an offensive tackle too. Look at that.
Yeah.
But I have them taking J.C. Latham out of Alabama.
There you go. 3 offensive line players. What you got, Robbie? Come on.
I got him taking offensive tackle, Amarius Mims.
There you go.
It's like you read
See,
my
we're
mind.
right
It's like Brian read my mind.
All right. Be sure to back
Oh,
on you.
right.
right.
Like, is there something you'd say, Tommy? It's Nostradamus. You're reading my mind.
The 22nd pick, Philadelphia Flying Eagles are taking Quinion Mitchell, cornerback from Toledo.
All right. And the 22 pick overall, Philadelphia Eagles select Nate Wiggins, Clemson cornerback.
There's 2 corners.
Make that 3 corners because I'm also going Nate Wiggins,
Okay.
quarterback.
Here we go. We're the same thing.
There you go.
All right,
Yeah,
Robbie,
man.
what you got?
Y'all reading my mind again?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Cut this ain't fair. It's Nate Wiggins.
There you
Let's go.
3 out of 4. 3 out of 4. But we all got corners.
Get the hell out of
Somebody's
here, man. Come
gonna
on,
be
corners
corners
going
going to
Philadelphia.
With all due
look for you
respect,
motherfuckers.
a lot of us had
You
that.
had behind my
you missed all
recliner
being
over
off the
there.
board, so.
He's hiding behind my recliner.
All right. For the number 23rd pick in the draft, the Minnesota Vikings are picking Bo Nix, quarterback, Oregon. There's your Bo Nix guy.
There you go. All right, so Cleveland actually traded their pick to Minnesota. So the 23 pick overall, they got Michael Penix Jr., Washington quarterback. And that's the Phoenix dude y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Penis.
Phoenix.
Penis.
All right.
Being that I had them already drafting quarterback earlier, I had them grabbing Graham Barton, interior offensive lineman out of Duke.
Okay. All right. Robbie.
I got
The
the
offensive
Minnesota purple-headed yogurt slingers taking Michael Penix. Penix.
There you go.
I think it'll be Robbie. Be Robbie. Gotta say
3 quarterbacks.
Or
3
Penix,
quarterbacks.
Penix.
All right.
Phoenix,
I'm just
Penix,
saying,
tomato.
I had them taking Penix Jr. with their first pick. So
Penises, yeah. Okay.
It's the Minnesota purple-headed yogurt slingers.
Everybody's favorite team to dog, the Dallas Cowboys.
Boo!
what are you
They're
talking about?
gonna
They've had the greatest offseason free agency ever.
Yeah, okay. Graham,
5.
Barton, offensive tackle, Duke.
Okay. All right. And the 24 pick overall.
Got to
the
replace
Dallas
what's his
Cowboys
face?
taking Troy Fatua, Washington, offensive lineman.
There you go. There's 2 offensive linemen right there.
Well, there's 3 because
There you
I
go.
have them taking Georgia's offensive tackle, Amarius Mims.
Cool. Robbie.
All
I
right,
got the Dallas Weedham Girls Cowboys taking offensive lineman Graham Barton out of Duke.
There you go. Come on, Robbie. Come on, man.
Oh, you had the same pick?
I feel like y'all work together on y'all mock draft at this
Oh,
point.
no.
I think y'all was
Wait,
working
yeah.
together on y'all mock.
You up in here?
You looking at my paper, man?
Passing
All right.
notes and
For the
I ain't
next
got no
one.
It's on your own paper.
I ain't
My
got no
favorite.
paper. I got an iPad.
There you go. Look at that. He's digital.
Eyes on your own iPad.
Right.
I'm
The
too
next
lazy
pick-
to write.
The Green Bay Fudge Packers are picking Tyler Guyton, offensive tackle,
Tackler.
Oklahoma. Tackler, yeah.
All right, and then the 25 pick overall, got the Green Bay Packers selecting Cooper DeJean, Iowa cornerback.
I have Green Bay taking offensive tackle from Washington, Troy Fatanu.
There's 2
Okay.
offensive tackles.
You know what? I gotta hide this iPad right now because I think John's in the room with me looking. So I got him taking Cooper DeJean, cornerback out of Oregon State. Or Iowa, not Oregon State. Iowa.
Iowa.
You up in here,
Together
John?
there.
Stop looking. Stop looking.
I'll try not to.
All right. The next pick is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're taking Jackson Powers Johnson, center, Oregon.
Okay. And with 26 pick overall, I got the Tampa Bay picking Kool-Aid McKinster, Alabama corner. Was good.
Yeah, me too. I got them taking Kool-Aid McKinstry out of Alabama.
Wow. That's a damn fucking essay right there.
Right.
That's
Whoa.
a paragraph.
We interrupt this program
Who is
to
that?
read this.
At least put your name up there so we know who's writing these paragraphs. Everybody get that?
It's
No,
not like
I
Ryan.
haven't even started yet. I'm not even sure if I want to read. I don't even fuck you fuck.
You know what? I
It probably
graduated from-
Ryan. It probably was
I
Ryan.
see Derrick Henry, Baltimore, blah blah blah, Ravens, blah blah blah, 10 rushing touchdowns, blah blah. At least for Baltimore's sake, LOL, blah blah.
It's Ryan.
Yeah, that's right.
And he wants to talk about me
It's Ryan. I knew it was
fucking
Ryan. I knew it
writing
was Ryan.
paragraphs,
Happy Ryan.
and he's writing a goddamn essay.
Right.
That's not cool,
All right,
man.
all right, who we
We're
left
trying to
off
get
at?
through a
What
draft,
number?
man. You ain't got time to that.
Right.
Right. The Arizona Cardinals with their second pick of this first round draft. It'll be Jonathan Brooks, halfback, Texas.
Okay.
The first
21
halfback
pick.
to come off.
Houston had traded that to Arizona, so Arizona picked
Hey, you skip me on Tampa
Jazeer
Bay.
Newton.
What did you
Oh,
say
did-
for Tampa? I knew he did. I was going to ask you too. I thought I missed you.
Oh, okay, my bad. We'll go back.
Who
We'll
was
go
Tampa
back.
Bay?
I got the Tampon Bay Buccaneers taking Jackson Powers Johnson.
Okay.
Damn! What's going on here?
I knew you. I gotta hide this shit. I'm turning my camera off before I make the next pick.
Nah,
Who'd you
you
get, John,
just
from
wait till the
Arizona?
last minute to do another draft, and then it's right before the show. See,
Why does all Baltimore fans always bring up Josh Allen? Like, yeah.
that's all they got to do is talk about. See, they're all upset. They got to do something. Those are his words, not mine.
Yeah, like every Raven
All
fan
right.
did one
All right,
Stephon
so be
Diggs.
sure
Wait,
you
wait,
guys
wait.
start to pick all over. That's what I'm gonna pick.
Arizona Cardinals, what do you got there, John?
I got Jazeer Newton, Illinois defensive tackle.
Okay.
I have the Cardinals taking Jackson Powers Johnson, interior offensive lineman out of Oregon.
Okay. Robert?
I got the Cardinals taking Jerzon Newton out of Illinois.
There we go.
All right. Now for what we're all waiting for. Kevin's favorite team.
Dun, dun, dun.
The Buffalo
Dun,
Bills.
dun, dun.
And I'm sorry, all that stuff you were talking in the beginning, I just wanted to wait until the draft came. if they don't draft an offense, nope. In my book, they're drafting Nate Wiggins, quarterback, Clemson.
He's already off the board before it even comes to this pick.
Well, that on your draft,
My draft.
on mine.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
He's
time
in
for my
draft
pick for the
list.
Buffalo Bills. With the 28th pick overall, Buffalo Bills select Adonis Mitchell, wide receiver, Texas. They have to go wide receiver. Have to.
Yeah. I said the same thing. Donnie Mitchell from wide receiver, Texas.
Okay, we own it. We own it. All right, Robin.
You're reading my damn mind. I'll tell you that.
Adonis
I don't
Mitchell
like
just
it. You know, if Brian Tom it ain't on the board, it's Adonai Mitchell, but out of Texas or Xavier Worthy.
Which one is it, man? What you
Mitchell,
got?
was it?
It's
Okay.
Mitchell.
Okay, so we all got
three
Mitchell.
Mitchells. Good job.
It's Mitchell.
He'll be happy. 3-4.
I looked out for you, Kevin. I looked out for you. You wide receiver.
All right.
All
So
right.
the Detroit Lions. I got them picking Kool-Aid McKinstry, cornerback, Alabama.
And with the 29th pick overall, Detroit Lions select Chop Robinson, Penn State, edge.
I have them picking Jerzon Newton out of Illinois, defensive lineman.
You know, and as Yinzer's saying they're making your picks, I wonder what kind of Kool-Aid McKinstry likes.
Right.
Yeah, but I got the Lions taking.
It's gonna be Lions. Kool-Aid.
I got the Lions taking Kool-Aid McKinstry. They need cornerback, and they just lost Cam Newton. Not Cam Newton. Cam Sutton.
Yeah, Newton.
Cam, I threw my girlfriend out the window. Sutton.
All right. Then everybody's other favorite team, the Baltimore Ravens,
Boo!
are picking Cooper Beebe, offensive guard, Penn State. Cooper
With the
Beebe.
30th pick overall, the team we beat every single year, the Baltimore Ravens select Graham Barton, Duke, offensive tackle. They need to build that offensive line.
Brian is stupid. Right.
All right, Robbie. So you, not Robbie, but Monkey.
It's
I'm Monkey.
Kevin.
It's Monkey. Yeah, Monkey. Monkey's up there throwing stuff up on the screen like gang
Right.
signs.
He is depressed right
What
now.
is that? What is that? Coffee cup?
I have Baltimore taking Lad McConkey, wide receiver out of Georgia.
They need a wide receiver.
You're right. They ain't going to use them anyway.
Right.
Yeah, they gotta have a quarterback to use them.
They gotta have some kind of mirage there.
Burn.
You say to keep their fans happy. Hey, look it, we're trying.
All right,
Yeah, they
Robbie.
gotta have-
I said Ryan. I said they're drafting an offensive lineman, Cooper Beebe.
I
Just
got
get
the
excited to bounce out
Baltimore.
the playoffs.
I got the Rat Pigeons selecting offensive tackle Tyler Guyton.
Mhm.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
All right.
Two more picks to go.
We got the San Francisco Whiners. That's the 49ers for everybody else. They're going to pick Kingsley Shumatawa. Offensive tackle, BYU.
What? English.
Sumatea.
Can you type that up there?
Kingsley Sumatea.
Potato?
All right.
Sumatea.
And the 31st
Not
pick
potato. There's no
overall.
P in that word.
What
Yeah,
a
I think
potato
we
San
should
now?
Francisco.
definitely start having the names pop up so people
I know
know
that's
the hell
what we
we're
should have
talking
done.
about.
Yeah.
That'd have been a lot to do, though.
See
Dude,
what
a whole lot
happens.
of
We
work.
don't have a
Did you
brainstorming
see that?
meeting, John.
We didn't need it.
Come
For
on,
something that's
man.
so simple.
We own Lamar.
You got a lot of wish.
But watch it, but watch like every other quarterback beat y'all. Can we go down and select quarterbacks for the people that are beating y'all?
That was actually pretty good.
he gonna beat he gonna beat you too. You
Yeah,
to the
that's
Duck,
why. That's
you
why.
lost,
When,
you lost Dennis Dixon, you lost to Brian Leverage, you lost to Mason Rudolph, you lost to Roethlisberger, you lost to Michael. I think you lost to Michael Vick too. If you did,
Right.
you got me thinking about it. You
Lost
lost to all the
everybody.
quarterbacks. Kenny Pickett, you lost to Mitch Trubisky too.
the last
Yeah.
time, the last time Lamar beat the Steelers, Duck Hodges was the quarterback.
Right. How's a local? They don't beat us. We beat them every year. I'm trying to turn this to a Ravens and Steelers show.
His last win against the Steelers
shit.
was against a dude named Duck.
Right.
So
I
the
try
Ravens
to
are
like
to the
Darn
Steelers
Ducks.
if the Dolphins are to the Bills.
All right, so let me go ahead and go get my pick. With 31st pick overall, 76049 select Tyler Guyton, Oklahoma, offensive tackle.
And I also have Tyler Guyton out of Oklahoma.
Look at
offensive
that.
tackle.
Okay. All right, Robbie, so you.
Robbie
I got-
screwed that
I
up
got
by
the-
drafting him.
I got the Diddy Weiner gang taking Chop Robinson out of Penn State.
Okay,
right,
for the
last
last and
pick.
final pick of the 2024 first round will be the Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl champions last year. They are going to add another weapon to their repertoire in Lad McConkey, wide receiver, Georgia.
All right, and then the final pick, the 32nd pick overall, the Super Bowl champ, Kansas City Chiefs selects Jordan Morgan, Arizona offensive tackle. They gotta keep building that line too.
I have the
Don't
Queefs
turn this
taking
into the
Xavier
show.
Worthy, wide receiver out of Texas.
All right, Robbie.
I have the Kansas City Chiefs selecting Lady McConkey out of Georgia.
Oh wow. And that concludes.
See, I don't know where the hell we were getting these damn picks from because me and Robbie were like dead on. Like,
Y'all
about
clicking,
at
y'all
least 12 of
clicking.
them.
And that does conclude the first
Great
round
mind-
of our
great
mock
mind-
draft.
Great minds think alike.
Tell you, man. I had fun, man. I don't know about y'all, but I had fun, man. I enjoyed this, man. Be back with you
Oh,
guys.
wait till
man.
the second round. That'll be really
All right,
fun.
so hey, y'all. So listen, we're gonna be back next week. We're gonna do the second round. So please do not miss that because it's gonna be great. We're gonna have another fantastic show for you guys. As soon as we start the show, we're getting right into second round picking. I think we had fun today. I think we did great in our mock drafts. And for those who do mock draft, hope y'all have some success in that as well. Listen, once we're done with the second round, I'll be posting the off-season dates for leading up to our season 2 JBK Zone Coverage podcast. So please look out for that. Because once we're done with that, conclude that, I'll be posting that into the group page, all of our social media platforms, and we'll get back to our regular scheduled programming leading up to the new season of the NFL and also our podcast. So be look out for that as well. So we'd like to thank you guys. I'm the big dog. Like sure, that's Robbie, Monkey. Anything you guys want to say?
You see
We're
this
gonna get about
comment?
I must copy and paste the same.
It's not, it feels like it, don't it? Rob, we gotta make this look good, man. We gotta make this look good. We gotta do different picks for things. So
Yeah, I don't know how we could copy and paste. He's in Detroit. I'm in Pittsburgh.
But I said, we'd like to thank you guys for tuning in, man. We had fun, man. Enjoyed
Got it,
ourselves, man.
Hey, you know what?
Kevin, I can hear how. What did he say? What did he say?
no, hold on. This one.
You know,
You
fuck
know,
your
it was
teams.
fucking
Oh, for sure, man. Fuck your teams, man.
Hey,
We had
hey,
fun,
hey,
man. I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, I gotta jump in my time machine right now and hop over to Detroit real quick so me and Brian can like get the same picks.
There you go.
All right, so don't forget, we'll be back next week, 8 o'clock, same time, Saturday night. So make sure you guys be there, tap in, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Once again, we nothing without you guys, and we thank y'all for the show, man. That's all I gotta say. Be sure, do you want to say?
Nope, I'm good. Everybody good? Oh, thanks for the comments by Ryan and Dennis and whoever these other people are on
We
here.
appreciate
Don't
you
put
guys
their
for
names
tapping
on
in,
there.
man. We do appreciate y'all so much.
Man, that's
You
a
know this
Benny
on
comment.
YouTube.
This is a Benny comment. Come on, Ryan, do better. That's a Benny comment.
Oh, Lord. All right. So I usually leave y'all with a final thought every time we do so. I got one for you guys. Fuck your teams. Fuck your teams. All right, so y'all have a good night, man. We outta
Instead
here,
of
man.
FYT, it's FYR. Fuck your Ravens.
Ooh, burn.
All right,
I'm
so
just
see y'all
kidding,
next week, man.
Ryan.
We out of here.
And Monkey,
Ryan.
take us out with your famous one. Fuck who?
Fuck Tom Brady.
There you go.
Y'all have a good night. We out of here, y'all.
I love you, Ryan.